if your man is actually going through something, like, maybe he
Of
got
course,
laid
right.
off or something like that. But there shouldn't be no damn, like, you going a year or 2 years and you ain't caught back up, or you ain't back to where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just foul.
Mhm.
I don't think that
We
no woman
probably
should put up
need
with
to
shit
have
like that.
a deep I know, and this is a problem, especially for Black women, as we see like Black women are leveling up in corporate environments, education, and they are out earning some of their partners. So maybe soon we could have a deeper conversation about what do modern relationships look like for people of our community and our age when women are getting their master's degrees, moving up the corporate ladder, starting businesses, and we see them having higher income
Mhm.
than men.
Like, so we can change the way how relationships have been, right? But for the most part, if your man makes more than you and the woman like stays at home with the other children and stuff like that, a lot of times that stuff actually does really work. And this is gonna sound terrible, but most women who focus on their careers and stuff like that, they don't usually make like really good partners as far as
Yeah,
relationship
that
goes.
just sounds terrible.
Say what?
You said this is gonna sound terrible, and then you said
Yeah.
something that's terrible.
Yeah, I know, but women who do this type of stuff, like who focus on their careers and stuff, it doesn't usually work because a lot of times for a woman to climb up these like ladders at work and stuff like that, like first of all, like she has to have some type of masculinity, like, you know what I'm saying? Because these like corporate offices and stuff like that, these places are cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be a go-getter, like you have to have a strong-willed person, you know,
I agree. I
in
don't
these
want to
posi
call it masculinity, though. I would call it assertiveness, aggressiveness, a passion. I agree.
Okay, fair enough, right? But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's kinda hard for
Mhm.
most people to, like, to actually, like, turn that off and on. You see what I'm saying? So, that's why I
Mhm.
say it would be difficult for this type of stuff to work for most people, right? Because think about it, like, whenever you are dealing with a guy, and let's say if he is really, really assertive, like that's the way that he always is, you know. If he is really aggressive, he's going to be always aggressive. And to
I see
ask
what you mean.
women
Yeah.
that they need to come home and just be soft and feminine, a lot of times most people can't do that, you know.
I would love to. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up because I know for me, I'm not an overperformer. Like I'm not showing up in corporate environments trying to be top anything. I
Mhm.
go get my work done, I leave. I'm not leveling up. I'm doing what I want to do because that's not really my passion. This is my passion,
Right.
right? Getting a
Mhm.
YouTube coin, my
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah. Hey,
So
I feel
I
you.
understand that, but I do understand as well, like women are able to kind of navigate different environments. So if you say they don't know how to come home and turn that off, I feel that maybe we do know how to do it even better because we come home, we know how to be a mother, then we know how to be a wife, then we know how to be your partner in the bedroom, then we know how to be at work and show up for meetings and a good neighbor and a good sister. I think women are able to navigate different environments better than men, even because men, like you said, may have one
We got
personality
one
type
way.
and that's
Yeah.
always
One way.
aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think a lot of women are just when they end up wives, especially, and I think a lot of even me, if I was to get married again, I'm going to try to strive to be that perfect wife, even though I have these viewpoints, but I'm still like, yeah, I'm still gonna show up if I get married again. But we're having these experiences where you show up, you do the most, you overperform, and the men are still like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the same thing I did the first year or the
mhm,
second year,
mhm.
so that's a problem. But I really do, yeah, I'm glad I was able to get your opinion on this.